Alright guys, so many units got Dokkan Awakenings during the 4-year anniversary, including this GT Super Saiyan 2 Physical Goku. Now he got a monstrous Dokkan Awakening. He is now very, very good. So of course I'm going to rainbow him. He also is, you know, kind of, I don't want to call him a unique unit or anything like that, but it's like there's very few Super Saiyan 2 GT Gokus in the game, right? So like, you know, that's basically... We've never had like an amazing Super Saiyan 2 GT Goku, or at least not since he first released. Now we do, so this guy could be very, very useful on a number of different teams, including the Goku Lineage team, Pure Saiyan team. He's just a very effective unit, so let's go ahead and rainbow him, and then we will go ahead and hop into an event after awakening him to his new TUR state. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and awaken the Super Saiyan 2 GT Kid Goku into his new Dokkan Awakened form, where he gets a pretty massive power buff. He becomes a very, very powerful unit, and a unit who's going to be very, very solid to use on this Goku's Lineage team. So let me go ahead and level him up, and we'll hop into an event. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and hop into an event on the Goku's Lineage team for this Goku on, you know, team looking like this. Now this Super Saiyan 2 GT Goku, his passive is absolutely extraordinary, right? Like they gave him a nice attack, they gave him defense, they gave him a chance to perform a crit, he gives himself ki, he also raises his attack, he stacks it on his super attack, all very, very good. One negative with this guy I would say though is his links. Like some Goku units, he's bogged down with sort of pointless stuff. Like Golden Warrior, you know, that's basically a 1 key link. Saiyan Lineage, a 1 key link. All in the Family, you know, the 15% defense link. So this Super Saiyan 2 GT Goku, he doesn't have a lot of attack links. Really, he's just got Fierce Battle and Super Saiyan. Those are really the only two things that we're working with here. But that does allow us to just use LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku basically as, you know, his best linking partner, or, you know, really any Super Saiyan with Fierce Battle is all we need for this Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Okay, oh, actually, this is perfect, because pretty much the best support type unit we could use for the Goku's Lineage team is this Super Saiyan 2 Physical Gohan with the 35% attack and defensive buff, right? So we're actually going to have the rotation I want very, very quickly, which is going to be nice. This is also a pretty good rotation in showing how useful the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku could be. Well, if he actually did create some of those AGL orbs for LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But, you know, typically rotations are probably going to look like this, where, you know, that AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku's around, and boom, you just find a fat stack of AGL orbs that LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku will be able to take advantage of and, you know, deal punishing blows like that. So that's one reason I really like the makeup of the team, and a lot of the new units are just very, very good. They're very useful in many different ways, and I'm very pleased with it. Okay, you know what? We've used LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku repeatedly. Let's bump him off rotation. Let's take a look at Super Saiyan 3 Goku here. Let's let Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku do some things. You know, let's kind of see how some of these units operate on this team, you know, during these showcases. Just see what sort of attack stats they get up to. So there's that Super Saiyan 3 Goku, 1.5 million. Obviously really good with how old he is. You know, the EZA's made him incredibly strong. And then here's Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku, 1.1 million. Not bad. This unit is okay. You know, I might use him here or there. Units that have Prepare for Battle and Over in a Flash, he's also got Shocking Speed, can be very, very good. Plus, he has Shattering the Limit. He's just like key battery, right? He can link up with any unit pretty much for key, which is useful. Okay, boom. So this is what we want right here. This is going to be the Super Saiyan 2 GT Kid Goku. We'll see what he's able to do. Now, one thing about him, right? So he gets an attack buff, and he gets 3 ki when ki is 9 or more, right? So he only needs to get to 9 ki to super attack, which is pretty good. Then he gets a defensive buff after he supers, and then he also gets a medium chance to perform a crit for 4 turns. So we'll see how effective, how this whole package sort of works out. And again, he also does stack his attack on super So every turn, he will get a little bit stronger, which is cool. All right, so this is going to be goofy. Yeah, it went from a kid to a man right there. How weird. And then he's able... 1.4 million. I'll take it. I'll take that. Considering what we had before from, like, a unit like that, like, that's a significant jump. It's not quite as good as it could be, right? Like, again, if he had, I don't know, what links could he have? See, Saiyan Roar obviously is not something he'd have, but, like, if he had, I don't know, if he was a Kamehameha unit instead, like, you know, he could have had some other attack links, because I just go, I get driven crazy by, like, Saiyan lineage and All in the Family. Like, they're, you know, they're just, like, such little links that just sit there and don't really do very much in the grand scheme of things. Like, it's not like, you know, it's like, oh, geez, thank goodness I have this 15% attack link here. That'll really buff us. It's like, not really. And then this, dude, that Angel Goku, I really like him. Just as kind of like a floating unit on this team. You know, because he heals a good amount. So he'll be healing for us. He can create orbs for LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He's phenomenal, man. I really, really like that AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Okay, so now let's see what this GT Super Saiyan 2 Goku is capable of doing here without a support unit on the rotation. I kind of want to do, I do want to use some of these active skills here. Sure, let's go ahead and smack Vegito Blue with the friend active skill. This probably isn't going to finish him off, because I think usually in the showcases lately, I like to bring 55% in the dupe system, like LR, Super Saiyan 4, Goku, and Vegeta, because otherwise, like, we just go through the event too quickly. We can't even look at the unit we want to look at, right? So that barely did anything. I feel like I could get away with doing this. Oh, Goku, please don't finish him. If Goku finishes him, I'm going to probably hop into another event, and we'll take a look at the GT Goku a little bit more. But since Vegito Blue is tech, even if Goku crits, I don't think he'll finish him. No, he didn't. Okay, that's perfect. That's fine, that's fine. So now, hopefully GT Super Saiyan 2 Goku can deal the finishing blow. So, again, I don't need to get... Okay, so let's show this off. The fact that he doesn't actually even need to get the 12P, which is useful. We'll go ahead and do this. Alright, so now he should have better defense as well, right? Because of the fact that he super attacked on the last turn, he will have a nice little defensive buff right here, 120% defense. Yeah, so how much will he take from Vegito Blue's final Kamehameha? And he takes 75k, that's acceptable. And then he's still at 1.2 million, even without a support type unit on rotation. Yeah, so this GT Super Saiyan 2 Goku, you know, he's not like the best unit in the game. He's not like an absolute game changer, but he's just another good awakening to have. I think he's like an acceptable or a very solid option for the Goku's lineage team, right? The only other team he's on is the Pure Saiyan team. Obviously, the Pure Saiyan team, you know, the 130% attack buff is not the best, but the roster of characters is just so overwhelming over there. You're probably not going to use this GT Goku much. I guess maybe unless you're going for like a full Goku GT themed team. I might try and do that, like every variation of Goku from Dragon Ball GT, because you got the base, 1, 2, 3, 4, then Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So you have exactly enough. Yeah, you do. Okay, cool. Well, hey, I guess I'll do that at some point. We'll do a full rainbow. Although, actually, now that I think about it, the only base form GT Goku that I have, I think, is this one from the Baba Shop. Where is he at? All the way down here. So I might rainbow this guy just to do the full Goku GT Goku's lineage team. That would be fun. That is kind of a fun video. But okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Super Saiyan 2 GT Kid Goku. Again, every time he supers, he's going to be sacking his attack. He gives himself ki, he gets an attack buff, he gets a defensive buff. He'll be able to have a medium chance to perform crits. Like, he just does a lot. Like, these are the type of awakenings that are going to be very good moving into the future. Like, you know, units who could do so many things. Like, you know, they just put so many things on the table for you to use. It's very, very helpful. So let's go ahead and take a look at him. Alright, so this is Astounding Flash Super Saiyan 2 Goku GT. His leader skills all types Ki 2, HP attack and defense 70%. So that's useful. You could definitely make use of that in Dokkan Battlefield as a sub-leader skill, no doubt about it. His super attack is the Super Dragon Fist, which raises attack, it stacks it, and does supreme damage to the enemy. His passive skill, Enhanced Saiyan Power, he gets 3 ki and a 100% attack buff when ki is 9 or more. Then he gets a 120% defensive buff and a medium chance to perform a crit for 4 turns after performing a super attack. So one difference in his passive from like the initial data download, I was blown away by this guy, like, whoa! But one difference is his attack buff is not on performing super attack. You know, you're always going to be able to get bigger damage numbers from units that have their attack buff when performing a super attack, because then it factors in support type passives and links, right? So they're able to hit a bit harder. Because of the fact that his is just, you know, basically when he has a key threshold, it's not quite as big, I believe. But he was still able to get to good enough numbers as just a normal banner unit, right? Before, he was like super fodder, like, oh boy, great, this Super Saiyan 2 GT Goku. At least now he's got a good awakening and he can be a solid unit, right? So nothing really too bad there. His links are Golden Warrior, the Saiyan Lineage, Super Saiyan, All in the Family, GT, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle. So again, like Golden Warrior, Saiyan Lineage, All in the Family, pointless, all of them. Even like, you know, he has a surplus at, like, you know, GT and Prepare for Battle. I don't know. He's fine, but I really just wish, like, you know, Golden Warrior, Saiyan Lineage, All in the Family, one of those could have been turned into some sort of attack link. I don't know, Z Fighters or something, but I don't know that of any GT units off the top of my head that have Z Fighters. Maybe I'd look into that, but that, you know, that would be just like an extra little buff that he could get, you know, and potentially down the line, you know, if we're going to get a Z Fighters category for real, it's going to be so odd if some units on that category have that link and some don't. Like, it's going to be a very bizarre situation, right? So this Goku's 12 key multiplier is 145%. Very good. That's very good for our banner units. And then, of course, he is on 2 category teams. He is here on the Pure Saiyan category, which, you know, as... it was already the biggest category in the game, and it just gets better and larger by the day. I wonder what's going to happen when that category team gets a 170% attack buff. It's going to be nutso. And then, of course, there is also the Goku's Lineage team that he is freshly on, the brand new team, which makes pretty good work out of him. So here we go, guys. Here is the GT Super Saiyan 2 Kid Goku. Definitely a solid unit. One thing that does, like, extra points for this guy is... of his name, you know, Super Saiyan 2 GT Kid Goku, he's the best version of that character in the game. There's only one other one, the AGL one, who is not half as good as this guy. So this guy is definitely the best of that. It's always useful to have, you know, strong version of a character that is the best of his type, right? So like, you know, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku's the best Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the game, you know, stuff like that. But, alright guys, we'll finish up here for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.